We're back. We're back again. We're back. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Thick Madame, and we are back for a review of A Love Tale. It's episode 4, Exposed. And we see Jake. He is walking down the street. He still looks dejected and like he has a lot on his mind. Brother man's head is heavy. After his walk, he ends up with his friend Ken, who we saw at the party. And on that walk, the city was beautiful. I would love to go to Harlem, love to go to New York, visit, be a tourist, do all the things. So maybe that's a trip I'll plan, and if I do, I will bring you guys along on a special vlog. But anyway, so Jake talking to his friend. You know how guys are. They, you know, when you talking to them about serious stuff, they gonna clown at first. So his friend has many jokes, and Jake and him are going back and forth like, man, it's my mom, stop joking. He like, man, we was little, she used to make us cookies, now she getting the cookies. I said, no, sir, don't do that. But Jake understand his dad has been shitty, but he feel like it's foul what his mama's been doing. He has many questions. Like, when did she become a lesbian? Like, what's up? Ken tells him, it's your mama, you love her, so you're gonna have to find a way to get over it. Just deal with it. Next we see Clea and her mom and her dad in the studio. And her mom, I told you I'm gonna call out the people that I be knowing. Her mom is, I think her name is Valerie Pettiford. She has a beautiful voice. Always has. If you ever watched the show Half and Half, one of my favorite shows, I think they are playing it on Netflix now still. She was on there. She's been in a lot of stuff. You see her in a lot of stuff. She's funny, but also she is a great singer. I'll put a picture here or here of Valerie Pettiford. We get to see what each one does. So like I was saying, Valerie Pettiford is a singer. So mom is the singer. Dad is on the trumpet. I think that's what he had. He had the trumpet, and Clea is on the drums. You see Clea while mom is in there singing. The song is like real sultry, real deep down soul. And Clea seems disconnected, like she just is not there. And when the mom comes out of the booth, she tells Clea to tighten up. Like she knew she was off. Like, and you could tell it. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with the Clea and the music, but you could just tell in that moment. You know, remember back when she was talking to Swiss Beats, she was saying she really didn't want to go into the studio with her parents. It was not like, I don't know if that's, you know, a good idea or whatever. While still at the studio, we get Taylor rushing in. She needs to talk to Clea. She's mad at Clea. Why did you let Jake in? You knew the mama was there. Clea was like, girl, I ain't had no idea. I know what was going on. Baby, I was high. I was drunk, and I had a good time with a Brazilian. So I know what you had going on. It was Jake. I let him in. So Taylor's telling Clea how Candace told her she had too much to lose. She ain't fooling with Taylor. And, you know, Taylor is upset because Candace is upset with her, which is understandable. She's telling Clea, you know, how she really likes Candace. And Clea is like, well, dang, I need to take notes because it's been 4 days and she got you like this, honey. It's, what? I need to put that down in my game book. Clea, when her and Taylor were talking, she says, I thought this was just a distraction from Tammy. Like, I didn't think this was serious. And Taylor says at first it was, but now she's sprung, honey. And Clea was a good friend to Taylor. She told her, you don't give yourself enough time to heal. Like, you just had this thing with Tammy, and then now it's Candace.
Message.
Taylor explains it because kisses are the gateway to everything, and Candace got her with the kiss, and she feels her when she's not there. She loves her touch and how she feels and all of the things. You know, when somebody makes you feel like that, that feeling is like nothing else. You feel like it's euphoric. It's just your whole body is just consumed, I think, like sometimes with that person when you make that kind of connection. So I was like, ooh, Taylor girl. So I guess with Taylor explaining it that way to Aaliyah was like, well, tell her. And Taylor was like, well, what do I say? Like, she doesn't even know what to say to Candace. Got that mind scrambled up like some eggs. Both of Jake's women are trying to get in touch with him. Bestie or friend Taylor is walking down the street and she's texting Jake, I need to talk to you. Are you okay? Hello. You know, she's trying to get in contact with him. And then we cut to Candace, who's also trying to get in touch with Jake. She's leaving him a voicemail. And she was like, just call me back. I need to explain. And George creeping, when you're in the house with somebody always creeping around the daggone corner to hear what you're saying. And nosy people, depending on who it is, they're going to ask you, what that message is about. So here's George creeping. And he wants to know what she need to explain to Jake. And she was like, it's a mother-son thing. Like, nothing. Why are you worrying about it, basically? But she makes up a lie and tells him that she gave him some advice about a girl and that he was upset about it and he hasn't spoke to her yet. So, to throw George off the scent. So George ain't really worried about that now, since it's just basically some BS. George wants some. George trying to get it in, and Candace is not here for it. And he like, well, when, honey? Like, when is gonna be the right time? When you gonna give me some of that good shit, that good stuff, girl? I need it. I want it. I got to have it. Then an argument pops off. So, basically he's just telling her, like, you always blowing me off. You always saying that. And she is deflecting. And we know she's deflecting because, honey, what she wants is Taylor. She don't want you, George. But she tells George, nah, don't try to put this on me. This is on you. You did this to us. You got us to this place. And he was like, oh, so this is punishment. So now the excuse you're trying to use really ain't working for you because it's kind of backfiring, because now it seems like you're punishing him for not, wanting to by not giving him any. They have their petty moment in the argument. He said, so if you don't want me, it's a lot of somebodies that'll be lucky to have me. She said, I don't give a shit. Do
I look like I give a because I don't?
I cracked up when she said it because, shout out to Vanessa Williams, she was so just, I don't give a shit. He was like, you should give a shit. Like, it's been 22 years of marriage. He feels like he's been trying. He know he's messed up. Apparently George cheated, just from what we got from Jake and then what they're saying. And, but he's been trying. He wants to be with her. And she's not having it. And, sometimes that is hard. Depending on if he was, really out there with a whole bunch of women and things like that. It's hard to come back from you being commune-ping to just me and you and actually getting back to that place of trust. Trust is a hard thing to get back from. So I get George's frustration because, like, look now, I mean, I was doing my thing and now I'm trying to, be right. You got to meet me halfway and come, get a brother right. But at the same time, like, my trust is broken. I don't want to give you none. You feel like she should feel lucky that her husband, still wants her. And she tell him, well, you know what? Go find you somebody that wants you then. If that, do your thing then. He was like, well, that's not me anymore. But, I'm getting used to you not, giving it to me like I want. And he about to go watch him some Pornhub, honey, so he can get off and get his nut. Because, he ain't getting none from Candace. So that was episode number 4. And that was a good one as well. We got a little bit more there with Jake and him discovering about his mom, and a little bit more Candace and George. So I enjoyed that, to see kind of that dynamic and, that little tiff that they're having there. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video. Shoot me a comment down there. Are y'all watching the Love Tale? Are you enjoying the reviews? Again, thank you all for all of the views, all of the watchers, and all of the people who comment down there and, you know, give me some activity. I appreciate it. Appreciate you all for being here. Make sure you share this video. Tell your friends about me. And I'll holla.